Thursday. All right, it's Thursday. It's time for us to get back to our regular scheduled program. Today I want to talk to you about hair. I haven't talked to you about my hair in a little bit because I've done all these other kind of videos. I hope you've been liking them. Let me know how you feel about them. I go as the Lord leads me, and there's so much more to my channel than just hair. So I'm glad that you are supporting me in all that I'm doing. Okay, so welcome to my channel. To anyone who's new, welcome, welcome, welcome. In our channel, my goal is to bring out a woman's joy from her hair to her health from the inside out, and lifestyle, keeping Jesus at the center of all that we do. So if that's something that you really love and you're interested in also, welcome to my channel. Welcome, 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 and join us, and you can be one of my lovelies. And on our channel, we're really respectful and uplifting, and we're here to just really help each other get through what it is to be a beautiful woman and to be just a woman in general, right? We are supposed to be the glory to men, and our hair is our glory. So we're really special. My husband always says, you know, he waited till the end after everything to make a woman, and he really wanted to make sure that he did the last thing he made to make it perfect. And what a special thing to make a woman. He just has a wonderful view of what women are, and that's the kind of man you want to be with, someone who respects women, who sees great things in women, right? So our hair is our glory, is what the Bible tells us, right? So our hair is important, and having long, beautiful hair is what usually makes us feel good about being a woman, right? Those are one of the things that make us feel good about being a woman. Some people don't, some people do. But most women, as you can see on YouTube, or it wouldn't be such a big topic, really do want their hair longer, I would say, right? Because that's the most trending topic anywhere, especially on YouTube. Well, I sure do. I want my hair long, and you guys know that already, or you wouldn't be following me. Anyway, so today I want to talk to you about my past year. Since last year, I think that my rice water setback was in 2018, earlier part of 2018, and I feel like I got it back on track in June of 2018, but I feel like I had a marked difference. I noticed that I was on a good track by August, okay? So I can honestly say that I think I got rid of the damage and reset my hair, and everything seemed like it was on the right track in June. But I really saw a solid difference in my hair by August. And then I want to talk to you about how I feel like things have been maintained since August. So I've done videos like this a lot, and I've said very similar videos, but they were just based on how I saw things at that time. And I think over a year later, so that's August, September, October, so it's like a year and 2 months later, I could really talk to you about consistency, because I have to be honest, since my journey, if you look at everything, I'm going to put a link of my journey here. I have yet in my entire life, including during this journey of mine since 2017 when I went deliberate, which it was a little earlier than that, but the journey's so hard to pinpoint because I have yet to go a full year where I've gotten the retention, the full retention without any setback or anything going wrong. And the sad thing is that the last time I had a setback wasn't anything that I did wrong in my regimen in terms of the things I was using. It was the one thing that I added to my regimen, which was the rice water, which is really upsetting. So that means everything I was doing was going really well. I was doing a great job. And then I added rice water. Now, in retrospect, when I look back, and you've heard me say this in previous videos, the rice water was the main thing that gave me the setback. However, I now can look back, now that I look at this big bun that I've never had in my life. Isn't this amazing, this bun? I mean, this is just a scrunchie, guys. I just have an ouchless band on there. Nothing special going on. In the past, I would have had to create this with an illusion. But this is like the real deal. This is my hair right here. I didn't double the ouchless band. I just took an ouchless band. It's probably like this big, and just put it on my hair. And it just did this. But a regular size ouchless band. So this is like all my hair in here, which is really, really exciting to see. And if you've been with me for a while, I know I have a lot of you who have. I don't know what it looks like in the back, because this is where my you would see my crown, and it's 4A. So it shrinks up a lot more than the rest right in here. So sometimes it doesn't poof out as much as everything else. I have to like keep pulling it. Anyway, for a full year, this is the first year that I have been able to see consistency, growth. Everything's been just, praise the Lord, knock on wood. You know, it's been going well. And I want to share with you what I've done this full year and 2 months to get that. I wanted to pinpoint 5. I'm going to continue to talk more about this year, but 5 main things, and I'll talk about more of the other things later, because I'm going to differentiate this from the fact that you've already known my regular regimen. You know that. I'll definitely post the last one. It hasn't changed much. I changed my regimen after having the rice water, and it's on that link. So that you already knew. You already know I take vitamins. You already know all that general stuff. But the thing that I think that I did uniquely, that I think I might have shifted over to adding to my hair and taking away. There is something I did take away that I didn't put on my list of things. Not on purpose, but it's just something I took out of my regimen. But there are 5 things that I figured I'd pull out that are not your usual thing, that I really attribute these 5 things, new things in my life that I've done, that really brought the thickness and length retention in my hair, along with all the things you already know. So you already know about my product and stuff. So I'm going to just get right into that and share that with you. So that's why this video might sound like another video, but what makes it different is the timing, is the fact that I've actually been able to, I can now share a long-term experience. I can share that finally. Yes, I'm still getting over my cold, by the way, if you can tell, but I'm getting better. I'm taking a lot of soups. I'm going to probably do a video on that too, because it's really a big deal to get rid of phlegm and all that stuff from your body. It's not good to have that in your body. So I've made some soups that I've been taking, and it's really been helping. So I'm going to share that one day. Comment below if you're interested, because the winter season's coming and you might need that. All right, let me just get into this. So the first thing that I have to say, I don't know if I'm giving it enough credit. Maybe because I want to be paid for it. I don't even know. But I'm going to have to give this Q-Redo, still going strong, y'all. Q-Redo, yes. This might be one of the main things that came into my regimen after the setback, in the recovering process, that has really made the difference in my hair. Honestly, a lot of times with a journey, you can't even tell 100% what's doing it until you have a setback or you take it out, or, you can't always tell what is it. So sometimes you can downplay what's really blessing your hair and making it grow or unlocking its potential. This, I think I want to give it specific time, screen time. I say it in passing. It's dirty because I use it often. This is a lifesaver for me, and it's helped me realize some more things about my hair that I didn't really know. How low porosity my hair is. My hair is such a low porosity level that I need real help getting the moisture in. The other thing is, if you've been here for a long time, I guess you call that an OG, you remember I used baking soda to get the hydration in my hair. Remember that? And there was a controversy that that's bad for your hair. And I just felt really stuck around that time because I knew that it was really hard for me to get this moisture in my hair. And that worked. Well, this replaced that. Steaming your hair. I got that thermal steamer that I was selling on my site that a lot of you bought. I have that I use. But even since then, I've loved this because it's direct steam going on my hair. And the other one is actually a good thing for traveling if I can't bring this. But anyway, I love this so much, y'all. And I don't think I tell people enough about how much I love this. I might call the company and say, would you sponsor a video? Because I really love this product. Okay, so I just want to tell you, I want to do a giveaway of this to get to 10,000 subscribers. So if you want to go ahead and start helping me get to 10,000 subscribers, you can go ahead and start. I will be announcing, press the bell, because I'm going to announce it in one of my videos, what the contest will be and all that stuff, but you have to be watching the videos. And it will be a Thursday video. the video that I'll announce it on, because that's the video where I talk about hair the most. So I want to give one of these away. I've been wanting to for over a year since I got it, but I knew it was going to be my 10,000 subscriber is when I was going to do it. So anyway, look at my Q redo video. I'm going to try and link that as well so that, excuse me. So watch the Q redo video so you know more about it and why I love it and all that kind of stuff. That's number one. If I'm going a little slow, it's because I'm still not feeling 100%, but I'm getting there. This is going to seem crazy, but Atlanta is on the top of the list. Between the Q redo and Atlanta, those are the two huge things that have changed since last August. I automatically saw a difference in my hair when I moved to Atlanta. Atlanta it's near Florida. It's right above Florida. You know Florida's a swamp. It's really moist. Georgia, Atlanta anyway, I know this part of Georgia is extremely moist and I'm loving it. My skin needs it. The reason why I have this is because of dryness, because the winter's here and we're turning on the heat. I believe that's part of it. Could be that I have a cold, but a combination. But I'm the kind of person that really needs moisture. I need it for my skin. I need it for my nose. I need it for my hair. That's why I was putting so much water in my hair when I first started my journey. I was doing it every day. Now I don't do it every day, and I don't have to because I have the Q redo and I live in a place that's very moist and hydrated. If you have my problem, you might want to think about moving somewhere where there's a lot of moisture in the air. You know, if you live in a cold climate or in a dry place. I grew up in New York City. Living in North Carolina, I now realize it must be very dry there because I feel like I had to wet my hair so much, like I couldn't keep my hair moist. The Kinky Curly Curling Custard did a great job, but like I said, it didn't have the elongation that I wanted. So I was always compromising that, and that's why my gel, I have to be honest, and that might be a plug, but I switched over to my gel that I make myself on OurFairCurls.com. You can get that if you want. But my styling jam, it gives me the elongation and it also gives me the moisture that I need, and that was just the perfect thing for me. It could also be used like a custard where you just want to have fluffy hair. It's just an amazing product, and I really love it. It's all natural with a gentle preservative. So that's what I've been doing with my hair. Atlanta, Atlanta, Atlanta. I don't think I say it enough. Where you live matters. If you have very low porosity hair, you might want to think about where you live. I'm sorry, but I know not everybody can get up and just move somewhere, but it really matters. And if your hair is dry like that, it's very possible that your sinuses get that. It's possible that your skin's like that. And just keep those things in mind for your health, right? Okay, so that's number 2. Number 3 is trimming. Brand new. I had to cut my hair. First of all, I used to cut my hair all the time because of the weave. I used to take the weave out and trim my hair. I would just go this much no matter what. That's just the way I thought you're supposed to do, right? So when I took it out, I was scissor happy. I don't have a problem cutting my hair. I didn't before. So my first year from 2017 to 2018, the Lord was like leading me to stop cutting my hair so much. So I was like, okay. But then I found out that cutting your hair does help. And then I did a video of the right balance of trimming your hair. There's a right balance of when you need to trim your hair. So I figured that out like over the past 7-8 months. Y'all remember, I think it was in the summer, right? Maybe even less. I've realized that when I cut my hair, because of the rice water damage, my hair just grew back so full and pretty, and I was in Atlanta and I was steaming it and it was like responding. I think what I'm really trying to say in this video is in the past year, something's working and it's been responding well and consistently and continuing to respond well. What I've had deal with my hair in the past is I will do something and figure something out with my hair, and then something happens in my life and it changes. I go to the Netherlands and it changes, or anything. It just seemed like any one thing could totally throw off my journey so easily. And I didn't understand why. I just couldn't maintain it for a good year, I was doing great, and I would have been fine if I hadn't added that rice water. I'm glad I did have the rice water problem because I ended up learning that I should keep it simple, sweetie. I'm not sure if I said that before, but now I want to say that that's the good thing that came out of me using the rice water, having that issue, is that it made me more cautious of what I did to my hair, and I kind of stopped going crazy with it, doing the most, I guess, and being lighter on what I did with it, more of closer to a lazy natural than somebody who was working so hard to do so much to my hair. You know, there is a balance there. So you don't want to over trim, but you don't want to not trim at all. You don't want to overhydrate, but you don't want to not hydrate at all. You know, there's this perfect sweet spot balance that you need to have when it comes down to your natural hair journey. And so you have to find what that is. You can use common sense, of course, and learn from all of us who've made mistakes, but you got to find that perfect spot where it's like, even though this thing is good for your hair, overusing that is actually bad for your hair. Do you know what I'm saying? Especially if you have delicate hair like mine. So the trimming is something that's new that I brought into my regimen, and I actually learned how my hair seems to want to be trimmed. Another video I'm going to share with you is I really can sense my hair that I can't do protective styling, no matter how much I want to do it. Not traditional protective styling, where it stays in a style for too long. I tried to do it with last week I did a whole week of my banding for a whole week, and it felt dry when I was done, you know? So I have a really hard time. So with that in mind, and why is that connected to the trimming? I end up having issues with my hair from protective styling, from the dryness, where I end up having to trim more. It's all connected. So the more moisture I have in my hair and the healthier I keep my hair, meaning more moisture and the food that I keep into and everything, the less I'll have to trim, the less I'll have breakage, you know? So it's all connected. So that brings me to my routine, number 4. My routine, I don't do the protective styling, like I said, not for a full week. I can do 2 to 3 days, and then I have to stop in the middle. And that was really a hard thing for me to understand because I was rebanding my hair every night. I still kind of do, but it's okay if I do it 2 nights, 2 days, 3 days. But I think there's another YouTuber, her name is Minerva Joy, I think, who the only person I heard say that she has the same problem. And she can't wear weaves and stuff like that. I started noticing that about my hair. It thins my hair out, it dries it out, and it starts breaking at the end. So for some reason, I can't do long-term. And when I say long-term, for me, even a full week, I'm trying to do like what everyone who's got really long hair is doing and try to keep my hair in one style for a full week. Part of it is my personality and how I've been used to touching my hair and anointing it. Yeah, praying over it. And moisturizing it, always feeling like I need to put moisture. Like I could just sense, I don't know, I just naturally like to put moisture in my hair, and I can't get it in there if it's been put away for a full week. So I actually struggle with keeping it in all week emotionally because I'm so used to doing stuff, and my hair doesn't like it. So I'm learning from my regimen to somewhere midweek, I have to kind of re-moisturize my hair. So I have been doing like this week. I wasn't feeling well, so I went past a week doing my wash day. So I said, okay, and I'm working out more now because of my 60-day challenge I started on November 4th. So now my hair is sweating more. So now that's why I wet my hair so much in the beginning of my journey. I was working out a lot more. Anyway, so there's that balance also. But what I did was I did a co-wash so that I could rinse out my hair and start all over again, hydrated. I didn't do my routine in the middle of the week. So today's Thursday, and last night what I did, I worked out again the next day, and my hair got sweaty again. And so I said, let me just rinse it out, use some shampoo and just get it out, my Giovanni. And what I'm going to do is my Prepoo. I'm going to sleep in a Prepoo. And that's what, if you've been around for a while, if you're an OG, you've been around for a while, then you know what this is. This is my Prepoo style. Usually it'll be a hot oil treatment with just my growth oil. But this time I put the Giovanni leave-in, I put my deep conditioning and my growth oil, and I kept it in all night. And I'm going to walk around with it all day. I'm going to work out today. And then I'm going to do my full wash day either tonight or tomorrow. Probably tonight. I'll probably stay up and do it because I have an under an hour wash day routine. It's part of that routine that you saw on my link. So it's just been amazing. And you know what's made it possible? Under an hour wash day, guys. Possibly even 45 minutes, depending on if you need every step. Speaking of every step, the other thing with my routine that I want to keep telling you about is I have that 5 steps, the P5 from a long time ago. I keep those 5 things in my steps of my wash day always, and I've consistently done it. And in the past year, it's really shown that it's working, and it's doing my hair justice. And that is cleansing completely, clarifying your hair. I always do that on my wash day. I start off with clarifying, and I have a few steps that I do. I use the Giovanni, and then I go back in with my Rosso clay so that I can put that nutrients back in and clean it. And I really get my scalp and I really wash it. And then after I wash my hair, I either put my protein in my hair first, and I always put my protein in my hair once a month, and that would be that step, part of my wash day. If I don't, then I go straight into my deep conditioning. So I deep condition it every week, okay? Deep condition it with my Ayurvedic Curls Deep Conditioning Honey Mask, and I will put a little bit, if I want to. I could take it or leave it with the Giovanni Deep Conditioner. I sometimes use that with it, or sometimes I don't, depending on what I want to do for that day. But I always put my Ayurvedic Curls Deep Conditioning Honey Mask in my hair every single week. I always use my Kiridu now to get that step in there, and then I rinse it out with lukewarm water. And then after I do that, I put my leave-in in there. That's still the moisturizing step. I put my leave-in, so we're still in this moisturizing steps. After I've done my deep conditioning, I go back in with my leave-in. I put my deep conditioning honey mask again, and then I put my Shea Moisture leave-in conditioner in there. Use my Kiridu again, and now that that's all in there, if it's extra damp, I get some of the excess water out, and then I seal it with my growth oil, Ayurvedic Curls growth oil, okay? After I'm done, then I use my styling jam, Ayurvedic Curls styling jam, so that's the 5, I'm dressing it. I do that every single week, except for the protein. The protein I only do once a month, and that's my Ayurvedic Curls, the only protein I use. I've been doing from the beginning. However, this past year, it's really, really been working. Like, nothing has interrupted it, is what I'm saying. It's so exciting. Nothing's interrupted it. The other thing that I do, I'm the queen of Satin Scars, part of my routine. I don't care where I am. I don't care what I'm doing. I protect my hair at all costs, because I've really focused on my crown here. And that was a deliberate thing. I said, let me up my ante. Let me go ahead and start focusing on my crown. Ever since I've been focusing on my crown, it's been loving me, growing, and it's helped my hair look full, even though the rest of it's full. So I've really done something right, and it's been consistent, and I need y'all to know that. Now, the last but not least thing that I've done, number 5, is biotin. Remember when I got those chewable biotins? I've not stopped using that. And I've even added something with silica in it. I had the mineral rich, or I do the diatomaceous earth. I stopped the mineral rich about 4 weeks ago. And I wonder if that's why I have my cold, to be honest, because I stopped the mineral rich, and also my blender broke. So for 3 weeks, I couldn't get my green juices. I didn't do it because I got so busy in October running around. I just never got my blender. And I stopped the mineral rich, which has a lot of minerals that really keep you healthy, as well as helps to grow your hair, unlock the potential of your hair growth. So I do feel like that did affect me, lowering my immune system so that I could get a cold. I got my blender back. I'm bringing myself back to health with soups and doing all kinds of things and everything, and exercise and stuff like that. But these are things that are so important for the inside of the body. You already know about the stuff I was taking, MSM, black seed oil, all that. But what's new in this past year that I think has really taken things to another level is that biotin, that chewable biotin, and the silica. So those are the 5 things that I think has helped me retain my length in the past year, and made this the first year that I've had consistency in getting thick, long hair. And I want to elaborate on more of this. Now, the one thing that I've taken out, it wasn't on purpose, is the ACV, apple cider vinegar. When I changed my routine, I just naturally stopped using cold water to rinse my hair because of the low porosity. And the apple cider vinegar was a part of that. So it just dropped off my regimen, and I wonder if that was something I needed to do for my hair, because what I'm thinking my regimen centered around is my porosity. And I while I'm low porosity, I'm going to do a whole video. I think I want to do a video talking more about this. I think I'm extremely low porosity. I think there are some women out there, I think Josefina, she said that, and some other people said that, you can have extreme low porosity. There's different, or some of you said that to me when I was talking about the rice water. I had a few of you note that, and I was like, wow, that's something I need to talk about. So you brought this, I think there's a spectrum of low porosity. You can have low porosity, but you can have normal low porosity, or you can have really low porosity. And I think I have really low porosity, and that's probably why the rice water affected my hair so badly. And the protein, I have to be careful with protein. That's why when I say I have delicate hair, that could be what I mean. So with that in mind, this regimen, I think finally, after all these years, I can only tell it's working because it's been working for over a year, and I'm still going strong. I mean, my hair has really grown, guys. So, and it's strong and healthy. I mean, this little tiny piece here wouldn't have been this strong and long. Something's working. And I really think these are the extra things that are working to make that happen. If this can help any of you in any way, I hope it does. If you're struggling, you're doing everything that I've done before, and you're just like, I need that extra boost. I need to just pass this plateau. I need to see something happen here. I mean, I'm maintaining, but when am I going to actually grow my hair and get thicker hair and actually be able to do a bun where all it is, I'm going to take it out. All it is a scrunchie. That's all that is right there. That's a lot of hair right there, y'all. And people say when you get older, you're supposed to get thinner hair and all this stuff. And I'm just like doing this during a time when people say it should be going the other direction. So I'm obviously doing something right for my hair. And if there's any way that I could be blessing you to also do this, then you know what? The other thing is I have not been monitoring my inches. I used to hear a lot of YouTubers say, don't be so watching it, don't watch your hair grow so much. Like, watch pot never boils, you've heard. So, watching every inch and everything. I haven't measured my hair at all. However, I look at my pictures from my birthday last year and this year, it has doubled in length since last year. Just the picture, I can tell my hair doubled in length. I know I must have retained that 6 inches this past year. Because I can see it, you can see it. It's just like losing weight, you can actually see it in your clothes and how you wear, what you're wearing. So I just needed to share that with you. I thought that would be something that's unique and different. And I still get people going on my Rice Water's Damaged video, talking to me, asking me questions. And this is for you, the last person that asked me, to help her because she just went through the same thing. I'm getting it all the time. So guys, when I said it, I knew that I was going to be like, people were going to be mad because they want it to work so much. It's like a religion almost. You went against the religion because our minds really need it to work because we so desperately want to grow our hair. But it was really a warning because it's not going to work that way for everybody. And I get them daily. People commenting on that video, telling me how their hair fell out too. And they can't believe they went through all that work growing their hair and now they have to start all over again. I just got that last night. So this is for you. You wanted me to talk to you about how to get back on track with your hair. Well, look at my regular routine, and definitely these are the things I feel since that setback that I've added in the past year that's made it consistent for me. I know you can't necessarily move to Atlanta, but maybe you can get a steamer or any place like Atlanta where it's moist like this. But maybe you can get a steamer in your home and you just steam your hair whenever you feel like you need it. Okay, so I just wanted to just share that with you. I love you so much. Hope you're enjoying the videos. Stay tuned for more of this content. If you like this, just click the bell. Keep Jesus at the center of all that you do. God bless you. Have a great week. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.